Shields up, Iron Breakers. Today we're going to be checking out some brand new gameplay that just released for Crimson Desert. The last time that these guys released gameplay for this game was actually 11 months ago, almost 1 year ago. However, they decided to release some brand new gameplay ahead of Gamescom, and I figured we'd check it out. Now, there's going to be some of you that might be wondering, Rurikhan, what exactly is Crimson Desert? So this is a game that is being worked on by the same dev team that works on Black Desert Online. And if you guys have played Black Desert Online, one of the things you might remember is, hey, the gameplay is actually pretty fun, but the game is really grindy and it's got a lot of monetization stuff around it. But the good part about Crimson Desert is that it is going to be a single-player game, and therefore likely won't suffer from these monetization aspects and the excessive grindiness of it all, so we might be able to just enjoy that gameplay without having to deal with all of that stuff. But I'm very curious to see what the game is looking like ever since they started developing it, because there's usually not a whole lot of news drops around this game. So let's check out this new gameplay and see what the developers are cooking, shall we? Just swap over to here. Boom.
Are those the kids over there?
The townsfolk will suffer his deathly wrath. The spirit will punish us all! Halt! What? This don't concern you, outsider!
Where are the kids?
He's here to take the spirit's children!
Is that an orc?
Kill him, quick! Before we incur his wrath!
So this looks like a cinematic. Ooh. Okay, now we go into gameplay. I love shield bashes. A little bit floaty. Oh! You guys see that? Oh my god, that's pretty cool. Friggin' wrestling moves? Hell yeah, dude. Nice little shield bash. Yeah! Oh, hells yeah. I love the incorporate. Dude, that's awesome! It's been a while since I've seen gameplay for this, but I don't remember these crazy wrestling moves. That's legit.
Where are the kids?
Ooh, do we get a dialogue option?
What you're doing? The spirit will punish us all.
That's a damn shame. Should be concerned about me, though.
The spirit of the mountain, over there. They've all gone and doomed ourselves.
That's a big boy.
Shit.
Presentation's looking pretty good. Got some dodging. Just charging up. Ooh. Nice. The kicks to the face. Wonder what that gauge is that we got. Oh, that's our stamina. He broke our guard. I love the interaction with the scenery. The blood splatters look cool. Ooh, a grabbing system? Nice. Looks like we're gonna have a quick time finish. Yeah, quick time event finish maybe. Holy crap!
Damn it.
Well, our boy Cliff is tough to endure all that punishment. Oh, so that was like phase 1 because he's got another health thing. So I want to point one thing out. Like I was looking at the fight and how long it was taken for him to actually, you know, beat down on the monster and all that. And one of the things that was kind of concerning me is like, hey, he seems to be taking down this monster pretty freaking fast. But it seems like that was just stage 1 and now we're on stage 2. I don't know how many stages this is, but I'm really liking it. Also, what is this? I paused at the exact right moment. Rusty Maul? Is that something that's in the ground? Set him on fire. Okay, so the dodges definitely have invincibility frames. Nice. Third phase. Nice. Looks like we have hyper armor with blocks. Blocking attacks. Okay, that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of this. This is like some Skyrim nonsense, which I know some people will be into it, but like, you know, the whole thing about like, oh, let me just pause this battle real quick and then eat like a whole load of stuff. It's the same thing with Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma also has this, and I'm also not the biggest fan of you being able to just pause and like, oh, let me just nom down on some food. I'd rather like something more akin to temporary healing items. Oh, what is... He used some type of special attack on there. What was that? Because, like, he used that green gauge that we have. This. Like, watch. Is that like some friggin' monk palm stuff? He gave him the palm of death? Charged attacks with the sparks? Ah, you can also use the food with quick items. That's better. I wonder how you recharge the palm strikes. I love that. Little bouncing. This is one tough beastie. Smack him in the ground. Chop his head off. Ooh! Right in the cranium. That's where you get it right there.
See why the bandits were scared to death.
Problem solved. Quest complete. White Horn of the Silent Summit. What is that? I guess we don't get to see what that is. Okay, I'm intrigued. I think that the gameplay looks pretty good. I think that from a graphical fidelity standpoint, I don't think it's super impressive. I think it looks okay, but then again, we also have to consider YouTube compression and all of that stuff. One of the things that I definitely notice is that there's a lot of visual effects happening because we're in the middle of a snowstorm and all that. And I'm actually of the opinion that a lot of times, because nowadays I see a lot of video games using as many particle effects as they possibly can. One good example of this would be Lords of the Fallen, where I felt that, like, okay, you guys went through the whole library of the Unreal Engine, which I don't know what engine this is on, but in the case of Lords of the Fallen, it's like you guys went through the whole library of Unreal Engine and just grabbed every special effect you could and put those suckers to use. And there were plenty of times where I would feel like less is more. I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case here, but there were definitely some situations where I was like, okay, there's way too many particle effects going on, which I get it. It's like, oh, it looks impressive, all these particle effects, but it also muddies up the gameplay a little bit. But I like this boss fight that we got going here. I think that the animations are looking pretty good from what I can tell. I'm also extremely biased when it comes to sword and board gameplay, so I love what we see here. It's kind of weird seeing like the palm strike thing happening, especially because I don't really have a context of how our character powers are going to work or anything like that. I don't know how many different things our character is going to be able to do, like if there's builds, what the situation is. There's just like a lot of things that I personally don't know about this game, and I don't even know if that information is public because we very rarely get information about Crimson Desert to the point where, there were some instances in the past where I was like, is this game even still being developed? Because, like, you hear so little about it. But, seeing this boss fight, I personally like it. I think it's fun. I think the game could be interesting, assuming that they don't, weigh down the gameplay with excessive grindiness and monetization stuff like what they do with their other title. I think that this could definitely be something that I would dedicate some time to. But yeah, we shall see. What do you guys think about this new gameplay for Crimson Desert? I think it looks pretty fun. Particularly, I love the interaction here, how he like throws you and you actually interact with the scenery as you are going, as you're knocking into the ground. See, where I don't think the game is super impressive from a visual fidelity standpoint, I still think it looks good, but I think from a technical standpoint, it is a little bit impressive, at least. It is significantly impressive. Like, look at all the detail on the snow. Like, you have all of this being formed as your character's rolling around as the boss passes through not shrapnel, but the debris that gets thrown around. I think that actually is looking pretty good. Very curious to see how far we are of release from this game. But yeah, this definitely has me a little bit hyped. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.